Why women divorce so much, and why men are so successful. I'm burning myself. Take two. Why women are divorced. I'm sorry. Why women divorce so much, and why men are so successful after a divorce. I'm not having a good day. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Read any headline, and they'll promote the idea that there is rampant divorce happening everywhere. It's not true. We even have entertainment TV called Divorce Court, which, if you carefully watch, the happily married judge actually does not grant the divorce and tell the participants that whatever they think is so overwhelming is nothing, and that mostly they just need to listen to each other. Which brings me to my first question. Why do women file for divorce so much? 70% of all divorces are filed by women, not men. When you dig down into that, you start to see that the feminists don't want you to see. Cheating, abuse, and dementia. Women cheat more than men and hide it better. Women abuse men more than the reverse, and it goes unreported massively. And dementia is rampant among women. It is an epidemic that the CDC is hiding. But those are real problems. That doesn't account for the massive divorce rate in the country. So, let's tell you right now. All three of those reasons put together account for less than 1% of divorce. The overwhelming majority of divorces stem from this one problem, and why women file for divorce so much. The problem is women get married and think the man is supposed to be a superhero, super sexy, super wealthy, etc. It is totally unrealistic, and she doesn't bring any of that to the table when she gets married. It's psycho. But where do women get this idea? That she can be ugly, fat, have no money, but she wants a tall, dark, and handsome, wealthy stranger that can speak 5 languages and knows martial arts and rewire the home for cable in every room, including the bathroom. Where does this come from? It is everywhere. Now that I've told you, you're going to start noticing it. Every other commercial has a super husband, a super guy, a super college F-boy. You know what that stands for, right? Everyone on TV and in the movies lives happily ever after. It's so bad, in fact, that when movie studios test their movies on audiences, the only thing these test audiences respond to are happy endings. We're children. Women literally think they are princesses and men are princes. I used to be in sales for a major corporation. The corporation tried to treat the sales staff like they treated their slave workers. Clock in at 9, leave at 5. Doesn't seem wrong to you, right? Well, salespeople get paid on their sales, not the hours they work. In fact, a salesperson will quit if they get paid hourly. They had big problems with the sales staff. There were fistfights right on the sales floor. Having enough psych credits in college to test for a psychology degree, I immediately recognized the problem. Salespeople work on commission. That means they get paid for how many sales they do. Hold your horses. We got paid on a graduated system of sales. From 1 to 2 sales, we made XYZ. Then they started going up. 3 sales is this much, 5 sales is this much, 10 sales is this much, 20 sales is this much. You get the picture? These people can make anywhere from $300 to $500 a day based on their own skill, effort, and energy. Once they were done making enough money, they left. The managerial staff wanted them to stay. All the top salespeople quit after a while. I was content to stay and play video games after I made a measly $150. Literally sat there hours doing nothing. Why? Sales is a war. It's not data processing like the sheep did in other departments. Marriage isn't a fairy tale. There's no happy endings. Marriage is war. Oh, it's not supposed to be internal war. It's supposed to be you and she against the rest of the planet. Your wife is supposed to cling to you and support you in all of your decisions. Why? Because you're supposed to battle all the forces that want to destroy your marriage, including high-strung salespeople who want to get as much money from you as possible, because married people have more money than single people. The fact that women don't get that is evidence that they are not wife material. And to add insult to injury, the feminist movement has said that the woman is supposed to be equal to the man in marriage. You have only dating to see that a woman is no match for a man, and she comes running to get her boyfriend if anything goes wrong. So no, women are not equal in any relationship. The idiot woman actually turns around and leaves you for not being Prince Charming, James Bond, and Will Smith all wrapped up in one. Why should I have to stay home and watch the kids? Well, woman, you shouldn't. No, I mean, you shouldn't have kids. Drop that woman immediately. She's not wife material. If she dares ask that question, it's too late for her. She's corrupted beyond belief, and the man will make more money than a woman after having children. Which leads to part 2 of this video. Men are far more successful than women after a divorce. This one is easy. Once a woman marries a man and divorces him, a supreme psychology happens to a man. God forbids he has kids too. Here's the rundown, really short and quick and point by point. Single men make X dollars a month, right? Married men makes 2X dollars a month. Married men with kids makes 4X dollars a month. When married men with kids get a divorce, he still makes 4X dollars a month, right? When such a woman divorces, more often than not, she actually goes broke. Half the time she stops working and fraudulently uses the child support to support herself. The child support is supposed to go 100% to the child, but frequently the child gets nothing and the woman gets manicures and such. Prominent divorce attorney said, this is why he doesn't feel sorry for men, because within 2 years the woman will be destitute for the rest of her life. And after one divorce, 50% of women will have a second divorce. And 3 divorces, she'll be alone for the rest of her life, with no child support from any man, since her kids will now be grown. The divorce attorney knows that the man will land on his feet and will either remarry or simply go on to be wealthy. And I'm going to expound on that in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Can any of you attest to having more money after the divorce? My next video is going to be eye-opening. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video. Please like the video.